EMILIANO Salā'S transfer was forced through after Cardiff identified him as a critical hire. SunSport can reveal the club's transfer committee coined the term after boss Neil Warnock went to watch Salā play for Nantes. Cardiff identified EMILIANO Salā as a critical hire before agreeing a deal with Nantes. Warnock wanted the Argentinian forward's presence in the second half of the season to help the Bluebirds' chances of avoiding relegation. Salā tragically died after the plane taking him to Cardiff crashed into the English Channel last month. And SunSport can today reveal the agonizing talks between senior figures at Cardiff that led to Salā making a £15 million switch to the Premier League strugglers. A Cardiff source said, "Neil felt strongly about this particular player. The Bluebirds were initially reluctant to bring in another striker after loaning Everton's Omar Niasse. He is determined to keep the club in the Premier League." Intense negotiations between various parties on Cardiff's transfer committee. One prominent member wanted to prioritise the team's defence. But with a loan deal to bring in Everton's Omar Niasse already well down the road, there was a reluctance to sign another striker in the January transfer window. Cardiff also had Denmark forward Kenneth Zohore returning to the first-team fold on December 22. Cardiff boss Neil Warnock attends Salā's funeral in Argentina. Although Zohore has struggled to make an impact in the Premier League, some committee members felt Cardiff already had enough options up front. After weeks of complex negotiations with Nantes, Salā finally became a Cardiff player on January 19 for an undisclosed fee. The single-engine Piper Malibu plane carrying Salā to Cardiff crashed on January 21. Salā's funeral was held in Argentina on Saturday, but pilot David Ibbotson has still not been found. Salā's plane crashed in the English Channel on January 21 yesterday. SunSport revealed the 10 key questions Cardiff want answered in full before they pay the £15 million to Nantes. They have called for police, FA and FIFA inquiries into Salā's transfer, including who was due a payment from the deal. They also want to know whether he was third-party owned, but will pay the transfer fee in full once they get the answers to their questions. Cardiff chairman Mehmet Dalman has hinted at some issues and inconsistencies with the deal. Cardiff want to find out whether Salā was still a Nantes player when he boarded the flight before paying the £15 million fee agreed with the French club. As a club, the Bluebirds want to know whether Salā was still a Nantes player when he boarded the flight, who arranged the fateful trip, and whose decision it was to put him on the single-engine plane at night in freezing conditions. There are also questions about why the aircraft owner will not come forward and whether the plane was licensed for commercial passengers. Neil Warnock